Boom, alright y'all, now it's time to give y'all the backstory on the Justice League album cover art, you know what I'm saying? And be on the lookout for a new music video we just shot Friday before the Sabbath, yes sir. So I'm gonna just start with the title, Justice League Thrice, okay? Originally, we was gonna do an album and just call it Thrice, that was DSTM's idea. Now a compilation between me, DSTM, and FGZ Beats was bound to happen, but to call it Thrice, yo, you can't really get more creative than that. And thrice is it's a slept on word in the Bible, you know what I'm saying? It's mentioned a few times in there, but he gave it his own acronym, you know, the heathen recompense is coming eventually, and that's basically self-explanatory, you know what I'm saying? We got scriptures to back that up. Revelation 13:10, Isaiah 14:21, and plenty more, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was originally gonna be the name for the album, and and when I heard it, I was like, dang, that's cold, who thinking like that? And that's DSTM's strong suit. He come up with the best ideas over here, man, and all we put them muds in rotation. So yes sir. And now I know some of y'all were like, well dang, where did the Justice League part come from? Well, we major movie buffs over here at FGMG. Like around the beginning of the year, the movie was actually breaking records, and we was in that mud. We was all three of us was in there watching it, and DSTM's his mind was going, and he was thinking, and he always be thinking ahead. He was like, hey, that'll be a cold album name, and then we took that and incorporated it in there. So, bam, that go your title right there. So, yes sir. But the cover art, the actual art part, that was a last minute thing, and I'm the guy that do the cover arts for the album. I designed the 1/3 2/3 2/3 album cover art, and I was like at age 16 when I did that. But that's one of my hidden talents. Like I'm just real good with that graphic design stuff and stuff like that. That's my hidden talent over here at FGMG. But we all got like a whole lot of hidden talents over here. You really don't know who did what, but it's filtered throughout everything we put out. Everything you hear, and everything you see that come from us has already been filtered out through the whole squad, just between the three of us. So yes sir, all praises to the Most High for that. But yeah, like I said, the actual cover art part, that was a last minute thing. DSTM was like, hey man, it's time to upload, because DSTM, he the engineer. He was like, hey, it's ready. It's ready. It's time to it's time. And he was like, hey, what you got? Shoot. And at the time, I was just stuck between executing one of the crazy ideas we had. DSTM came up with like 3 different ways we could have did it. And, I ain't even going to call all of them out, but I could have took like the immature way out and just went with the, had us up there looking like, like the actual Justice League, somebody with the cyborg eye and everything. But I wanted to give y'all something realistic based on what we was actually talking about on the song. But yeah, so it was a last minute thing for me. So I just started thinking on my own. Then I was like, shoot, Justice League, justice, injustice. Went to Floyd. When they got Floyd, George Floyd. I was finna say Floyd Mayweather. Oh my gosh. But I went and got George Floyd, and I knew that it was plenty of more brothers that would have, that was, suffered from police brutality and ended up dead. But I ain't want want that to be the major. I ain't just want a whole bunch of faces up there, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get one person to represent all of them, and that was George Floyd. And then I went back to a different time, when times was just a little different, and just to let y'all know that ain't nothing changed, and got Emmett Till up there. And I was just choosing a whole bunch of items that had backstories, a whole bunch of things that had backstories. And I was on Pinterest looking at, black love pictures, and just a whole segment of black love, seeing folks with just natural, beautiful hair and things of that nature, seeing the baby holding the bear. And I was like, yeah, I need that. We need a certain amount of elegance on the cover art to let people know that, hey, it's going to be all right at the end of the day. Listen to the words we telling y'all. Hopefully we can convey a message and let y'all know that, hey, the Most High, the Black Messiah is on his way, and he our Redeemer, and so he the one who gonna break the curses, of Deuteronomy chapter 28. So yeah, man, I was just adding a whole bunch of just like I had the harsh part of I had the real dramatic images, and I had softer images, and it all came to one, and then I made a collage out of it, because that's what's in during these days, the collages. I've seen a few artists that done pulled it off, like Ride Wave and all that. Like I done seen folks do that, but they're not really giving you collages of something you can feel though. Like our imagery got backstories. A lot of them just do images of themselves, you know. But hey, so yeah, but so yeah, that's I ended up doing that. I ended up meshing it all together, you know, just making it, putting that professional touch on it, you know what I'm saying? So did that. I sent it to DSTM and was like, hey, it's finished, you know what I'm saying? So cause he was uploading it to, our distributor, our distribution company. So yeah, that's the whole story on the back on the cover art. It don't really get any more, detailed than that.